amazing, Cedric. I have never seen so many famous witches and wizards in all my life.
Ever since Harry won the oral argument competition, Griffin was laughing to Mondale.
Well, with good reason. Harry has shown that witches and wizards have a real place in the courtroom. I hear he's already won every case in the entire defense clinic.
Ah, he's just lucky is all. I'm way more handsomer than Harry Torter. Don't you think?
Oh, Cedric, get real.
Baby, we should study together. I'd love to get to some discovery with you.
Seriously?
I can show you my briefs. I know you won't file any complaints. I always work pro bono. Let's go talk about the penal system.
Oh my God.
Every time.
Did I overhear you discussing Harry Torter?
Yeah. Mondale Hall has never admitted so many students midway through the school year, and it's all because of Harry. Why did you decide to come to Mondale Hall?
I just filed a civil suit against that damn Dorothy. She killed my sister, stole my extremely expensive ruby designer heels, and you know the kind of emotional distress associated with that?
Oh, you really do need Harry. Oh, sorry.
If Harry can't represent me, I don't know what I'll do. Dorothy's trying to switch venues from Oz to Kansas. The jury in Oz will never sympathize with my injuries. Look at me!
I wouldn't be so quick to judge the fine teabagging people of Kansas.
Donald, when did you get here?
Election day.
Would you like an apple, my dear?
We really do have every witch in the book. I'm not a witch. I'm you. A witch! I'm not a witch. I'm you. Which witch? That witch! I'm not a witch! Avada Kedavra! Miss O'Donnell! The killing curse is the most terrible of all curses! Report to Judith Younger immediately. Torter's about to croak anyway. Now! It's starting! The football match is about to begin!
Broom ball? What in the blazes is broom ball?
Who cares? Harry Torter's playing.
Let's go. Welcome, boys and girls, to Mondale Hall's most honored tradition, the 2011 Annual World Broom Ball Championship. I'm your trusty, exciting, and always handsome announcer, Lee James. Today, boys and girls, is what you've all been waiting for. Section A, my personal favorite squad. The evil, malicious Section D cheater. Sorry, Professor. I mean, the Section A fighting Mondales will be taking on the evil, malicious Section D serpents. But it looks like the coaches are giving their teams one final pep talk before the big match.
That feckless, panty-waisted nincompoop Draco failed to obtain the gap. We must take care of Torter on our own.
Yes, Dark Lord. Perhaps Harry Torter will befall a mysterious accident during the match.
Brilliant quarrel, yeah.
Oh, my lovely magic help.
Well, it looks like things are about to get started here. On an interesting note, today's match features the plaintiff who lived. That's right, folks. Harry Torter is the starting player for the Section A squad. I wonder if Coach Winnick will have any last words of encouragement for the newest member of her squad.
This is it, Harry. The game we've been training for all year. How do you feel?
Gee, Anita, I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. There's just so many people here. What if I mess up?
No, Harry! I believe in you. But most importantly, you must believe in
out. Anyone's back up. He goes left. He goes right. You did it, Harry. We won the game.
Baseball is on its countdown.
Alright, that shot was amazing.
It was the best game ever.
3 cheers for Harry. Hip hip.
So, why does everybody hang out here? Good food? Low prices? Hot bodies?
Yeah! Hey, Jenny,
Hey, Harry.
see the big game?
Oh my gosh, Harry, you were amazing. I have never seen such well choreographed dancing in all of my life.
I just got lucky, is all.
Hey, to Harry Torter's left. Hey, Harry, that was really great and everything, but aren't you a little concerned about what happened out there? I mean, you were almost killed.
Yeah, Hermione, almost. No one can kill Harry. He's the plaintiff who lived.
But look, Voldemort is still out there. You've got to be careful.
Sure, Hermione, whatever you say. Hey, Jenny, this place is going a little bit crazy. How about we go someplace a little quieter?
Sure, Harry.
You know, Jenny, I just wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me for the past few months. I really don't think I could have won a single case without you.
Well, we make a great team, Harry. I just hope that you know who doesn't come back.
Oh, come on, Jenny, I just won the big game. I don't want to think about Voldemort just yet. Come on, let's go explore the school a little bit.
Let me just put my books down.
Let me show you the school. Sprawling, sparkling, special. Tell me, Jenny, now what will we achieve with our degrees? I can sidelong you, make things happen by motion. Somehow I've got the notion we have learned this legalese, a whole new point of view. No one can just hang out or talk about a thing except our class. This whole new world with you.
Sackquarrel. Don't you realize what this means?
That true love conquers all?
No, you idiot. The girl is Torter's
weakness. We can use the girl to get to Harry Torter. Ah, yes, now I see, Now we've got him. Hold the torch. Harry's found himself a maze.
We have finally found his weakness, or just nearly sealed his fate.
Hold it. What?
We'll bring him to his knees with the girl as our maid.
You're a genius! Hold the torch. You really You're dizzyly insane, hold the torch. You've got all sorts of wickedness coursing through your veins. We'll defeat him. Harry, yes. We'll give him an explosive blast. We'll use the pulse map package. Kill him nice and fast. Blast his ass.
The three words that best describe the fate of Harry Torter, and I quote, loser, gone, dead.
You're the evilest! Hold it, what? You big gas.
And now, to complete our plan and unleash
An intentional Quiet! Someone's coming!
Excuse me, Professor Quirrell.
Oh, no, never mind, my sweet girl. How are you?
I hope I wasn't interrupting anything. I just came back from my books.
Not at all. Say, could you do me a favor? It is immensely important.
Well, of course, Professor Quirrell.
You see, I got some of Harry Torter's fan mail by mistake. Would you mind delivering it to him for me?
I don't know, Professor. I mean, that could have come from anywhere. It could be dangerous.
Oh, no. I swear, it is completely safe.
Well, it does look an awful lot like that photograph package you showed us in class. It would be terrible if it was cursed.
Oh, enough of this! Imperious! You are now under my command. Repeat after me, little girl.
Little girl.
You will take this package to Harry Torter.
Harry Torter, my love, my life, the best number.
Now begins the rise of Lord Voldemort!
Voldemort, douchebag.
Good. Now. You see, Gordon. Now, once the package explodes and kills Harry Torter, the legal market will be mine for the taking! Come.
Harry, I still can't get over that game. What a shot! I have to admit, it was pretty awesome.
Awesome. Are you two idiots forgetting that Harry was nearly killed?
Oh, you were saying Snake was trying to curse me? Yeah, we could see him muttering something from across the field. I always hated that snake.
Maybe we should go talk to Dean Dumbledore. If one of his professors is working for Voldemort, he has a right to know.
You're right, Hermione. You're always right. Let's go.
Going somewhere, Torter?
Oh, out of our way, Draco. We got better things to do than squabble with you.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
None of your business.
Look, I just came by to let you guys know that starting this week, I'm the head of the new prosecution clinic.
What? Those clinics are for upper-level students only. How did you get that position?
Well, once I found out that the school was so quick to make an exception for the famous Harry Torter in the defense clinic, I I had my dad make a few calls, pull a few strings, add a few new wings to the law school, and presto, head of the prosecution clinic.
Get lost, Draco. Nobody cares.
You will care. Your days of helping the downtrodden are over. There's a new sheriff in town, and his name is Mitchell.
Oh, Sheriff Mitchell, can I be your deputy, please? But Draco, you said I would be your deputy.
Knock it off, you knuckleheads. Let's get out of here.
Fiddlesticks. Sufferer Snape is one of my most dearest and trusted friends. Believe me, Harry, he has no intention to harm you.
But he just tried to kill me.
Rubbish, absolute rubbish. You mustn't spend your time worrying about Snape, Harry, not when there are far greater dangers lurking within the law school.
Ginny, what are you doing here?
I have a package for you, Harry Torter, from one of your fans.
Fan mail. I love it when they send me care packages. Nice. Did you get any chocolate frogs? Ginny, are you okay? You look kind of strange.
Yes, Harry Torter. Open the package.
Be sure to save any sweets you get from me.
I can't get this damn thing open. Where's my chocolate gap? Oh, here it is. Don't worry, I don't foresee any harm from a package that small.
What was that?
No! Oh, it's funny! He's brought the package back inside the school! Oh!
Harry, don't you see? You just opened Paul's wrapped package!
Farewell, Harry. Remember everything I taught you.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't take so hard, Harry. Just defeat Voldemort.
Immediately.
I'll defend you. Paul's got package, it was a blast.
So
day. But
last night in his own office.
How sad.
I heard Harry Torter saw the whole thing.
I heard he told him just to get a law review.
That's genius.
I still can't believe he's dead. I mean, really dead. I knew he was old and all, I just didn't think that he died until at least our 6th year.
Neville, please! Man, I never thought I'd say this, but I really miss my little sister. Me too.
Me three. What? She's hot.
I've been looking for you.
Professor?
It's the decision of the entire administration that in order to determine whether it's safe for wizards to remain in the law school, the cause of Dumbledore's death needs to be conclusively determined immediately.
Well, it wasn't Ginny's fault. It was a Paul's craft package, Professor. It had to have been Voldemort, and we think Snape has been working for him all year long.
Well, that's just one of the theories I'll have to present to the court.
Say what?
State officials have arranged for the trial of Miss Ginny Weasley Bader Ginsburg tomorrow for the death of Sir Albus Dumbledore.
And Draco Mitchell-Foy is representing the Ministry of Magic.
You, Torter, has been appointed as the defense counsel. Mr. Gunner, Ms. Gunner, excuse me, and Mr. Weasley Bader Ginsburg have been appointed as co-counsel, even though you're her brother and witness to the crime.
I don't know. This is all just happening so fast. What if we can't convince Judge Judy that Ginny is innocent? I may never be able to practice again.
And with the internet down once again, you're going to have to do your research with all the books you can find. Hey! Dude!
At your service, Harry Torter.
Oh, and Torter, I almost forgot the most important part. You're going to have to prepare your clients.
Harry!
Ginny, you're here.
They had to let me see my lawyer. Can you do this?
We have to give it a try.
Daddy! Oh, we did it! Oh, you should have seen the look on Torter's face.
Draco, you've done something right! Finally!
Finally! Without me in charge of this trial, that weasel could go free. Your plans would be ruined.
Draco! No! What the Dark Lord is trying to tell you is that we paved the way for you! All you needed to do was show up!
Yes, my plan is foolproof. The Paulscraft package, while it was supposed to kill Torter, did the next best thing by killing Dumbledore. Once Harry Torter loses the most important case of his life, his legal career will be ruined! He'll be forced into exile, and I will be able to make my triumphant return to Mondale Hall.
What about the judge?
I've taken care of that, my boy. Voila! Judge Judith Younger's favorite martini recipe. Gin with a few olives stuffed with blue cheese. Just pour a couple of these in there and she'll lock up anyone you tell her to. Even yourself, if you know what I mean.
Harry, look! Everyone heard about the trial and they want to help. Excellent.
No, not excellent. There's student practice rules, and we can't work with all of these people around. What about confidentiality? But we can help.
Gather the books that you need, yeah.
Oh, and section 3 is for the brightest students in the law school. The least we can do is brief their cases for you.
That's wonderful.
And I'll take care of Ginny while you study.
That won't be necessary, Cedric. But you all are some of the best friends a guy could ask for. Now, let's get to work. One case more, and Harry, you'll fulfill your destiny.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Honorable Judge Judith Show. What you're about to witness is real. The participants are relatively talentless. They are actual parties with a case pending in criminal court. Both parties have agreed to have their case settled here before Judge Judith T. Younger in our forum, the Wizard's Court. Judge Judith. Real decisions, real attitude.
Hey, I never agreed to all of that.
Call to order. All rise for the Honorable Judith T. Younger.
Order. 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 Order in my courtroom. Now, I'm sure many of you have been in this courtroom before, so you know that I tolerate no nonsense in it. None. Absolutely none. Of course, I may be permitted to regale you with stories about the gentleness of Learned's wandering hand. There is no nonsense. However, I do welcome movie reviews. And of course, sex scandals.
My apologies, Your Honor. Draco Mitchell Foy for the Ministry of Magic.
May it please the court. My name is Harry Torter, and I will be representing my client, Ginny Weasley Bader Ginsburg, from these baseless and fraudulent charges.
Very good. If she's innocent, let us set her free.
Your Honor, no. There is substantial evidence that Miss Weasley Bader Ginsburg is guilty of this horrible crime.
My goodness. Can't you two just work this out yourselves? Why do you damn lawyers always come running to the judge whenever there's a problem?
Your Honor, my client would like to exercise her constitutional right to a trial.
Let's just get this show on the road and off again. We're going to move it right along. But first, here's a cookie question for you. Who said, and I quote, "Justice delayed is justice denied," end quote. What was the time and what was the context? Answers due Monday. Prosecution, call your first witness.
Very well, Your Honor. We intend to prove that Miss Ginny Weasley Bader Ginsburg is guilty of this horrible crime. Over the next several years, we will present lots of evidence. But I suppose, right now, I just like to call Miss Ginny Weasley Bader Ginsburg.
Oh, Judge! The prosecution can't call the defendant as a witness.
I'll allow it.
In your face, Torter.
Judge, this is highly unconstitutional.
Now, Miss Ginny Weasley Bader
You
Ginsburg.
people are forgetting your lines. You realize that, don't you? You say this is highly unconstitutional? This is my court, Torter. Counselor, begin your direct examination. Stop fooling around.
As I was saying, Miss Ginny Weasley Bader Ginsburg. That is your name. understand it, correct, Miss Ginny Weasley Bader Ginsburg?
Yes.
How unfortunate. Anyway, Miss Ginny Weasley Bader Ginsburg, why did you kill Dumbledore?
Objection!
Ha, I'll allow it.
Didn't you kill Dumbledore because you hate kindly old wizards?
Objection, Your Honor! My client's constitutional rights are being violated left and right! You can't let this go on!
Really, Mr. Torter, I don't know what constitutional rights you can possibly be referring to. The only law I have to work with here is what is in this book. And there are 6 more of them. And I understand that they are children's stories. And they were written by Ms. Sorting Hat. And I have read every one of them. And there isn't a single reference to either a constitutional right or any other kind of right in any of them. Haven't you read them, Torter? Do you know what they say? They say I can send your client to a prison where they will remove her soul. They say that once in prison, with or without a soul, the guards can use a truth serum to coerce her confession. Don't you know that in 7 years we haven't had a single election? How can you jabber on and on about constitutional rights? You know, Torter, you're adorable, but you're hopelessly naive. Look, in the interests of time, truth, and justice, Miss Weasley Bader Ginsburg, will you please just tell us what happened?
I don't remember anything. Everything was blacked out.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I think the defendant has made a persuasive case.
Well, now I'm really curious, Counselor. If the witness has no recollection of the event, then how do you explain the tragic death of Dean Dumbledore?
I intend to prove the true murderer of Albus Dumbledore with my next witness. The defense calls to the stand Sufferer Snape.
Torter! You are out of line!
Please take the stand, Professor Snape.
How I loathe you, Harry Torter. What's your voice?
Please state your name for the record.
Sufferer Snape.
And what do you do for a living, Mr. Snape?
Professor Snape, please. I am a professor of law. No, the professor of law.
And tell me, Professor, what class do you teach?
Regretfully, wills and trusts of the undead.
I don't like your tone, Snape.
I assure you, younger, I don't much care.
Now, isn't it true, Professor, that you hate teaching wills and trusts of the undead, and that the one thing you want more than anything in this world is to teach the subject of torts, and that you would do anything, absolutely anything, to get that position, including killing your boss?
Objection! Right? Objection?
Again, I think this will go faster if you just explain what happened that fateful night, Professor.
Well, yes, may I explain in song?
Objection!
Sustain!
God, I hate you, Harry Torter! 10 million points from you! From you and all of you!
Yes, if I recall correctly, I was out that evening with members of the CPDC.
Now, Snape, if you say you remember that night, that's perjury.
Yes! Well, either way, my alibi is as clean as Charlie Sheen.
No further questions, Your Honor.
I can see where this is going. Nowhere. Now, if you don't mind, I'll be recusing myself. I believe I saw that Cedric Diggity boy at the bar. Mr. Diggity, unblended bourbon, please. Neat, on the double, and you might as well make it 2. Bailiff, the court is in your hands.
All rise for the honorable bailiff.
Whatever.
Hermione,
A little help here?
Your Honor, the defense would like to call Professor Quarrel.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please state your... Professor Quarrel, could you please state your name for the record?
The Almighty Lord of the Torter!
I'm sorry, your full name?
Actually, no one's ever called me by my first name before.
There's nothing in here either.
Very well then, Professor Quarrel.
Thank you.
Where were you on the night that Dumbledore was murdered?
Well, young lady, I was in my office examining a magical artifact.
Do you keep many magical artifacts in your office?
I keep many magical artifacts in my office related to torts.
Including, for instance, Paul's Graph's exploding package?
I fail to see how that is relevant!
Your Honor, Dean Dumbledore was killed by Paul's Graph's package.
Okay, that's relevant.
The defense would like to enter into evidence Exhibit 1, Paul's Graph's package. Professor Quarrel, is this your package?
Absolutely not!
Is this your name in the return address box?
Oh, you fool!
I will remind the witness that I am pretty sure he is not supposed to lie on the stand. I'll also advise you to keep that hump under control.
Professor Quarrel, do you have any evidence whatsoever that can prove that you were in your office on the night that Dumbledore was murdered?
Indeed I do! I was in my office and I sent an email to Professor Kubari at exactly 10:15 p.m. The exact moment that Dumbledore was murdered.
It looks legitimate, Counselor.
Your Honor, one moment, please. I don't know what to do.
Something seems strange about all this.
You're right. If Professor Quarrel sent an email...
Then he has access to the internet.
Yes!
You mean Quarrel's been controlling the wireless internet this whole time? You monster. I'll kill you! I bet you didn't have a magical talking home. It's you!
Yes! You don't know how long I've waited for this day, boy. Once I kill you, the legal market will be mine for the taking.
These are my friends. This is my school. You're not gonna take us down so easy.
Then tell me, Torter, which of your little friends shall I kill first?
I will save you, Harry, for it is I, Sirius Black, Harry's long-lost godfather, come to your aid. I've broken out of prison now to help you defeat the most dangerous foe this school has ever known. I was given a task, Harry. A task by your parents. He killed them, Harry. He murdered them right before my eyes. And you, Lucius, you were there. And Suckerus. And all of the CPDC. Together, we can defeat him, for you see, in his strength lies his greatest weakness.
Weakness? Abracadabra! pride. You shall not die! But it's not the size of the ball, it's how you use it. A body cut off. Flee, fools!
All right, enough. I hated the Blair Witch Project, but Gandalf is too far.
Tell me, Torter, will you weep and beg like your father? Or will you fight like your weak, pathetic mother?
This ends now! Run, the gavel!
Oh!
Hermione, the packet!
Oh, no! What an unforeseeable combination of
I've read the cases, Voldemort, and I've spent all year preparing for you, and I've learned a few things. Oh, yes, I have. I've learned what this gavel can do, and that you're connected to this package. It's somehow a part of you. Well, you better check your watch, because it's time to return to sender. It's over. It's finally over.
Oh, I can't believe we did it, Harry!
Evil wizard shall be no more. Heck yeah! We mean Lord freaking Voldemort. What do you guys say? Let's go get wasted.
Your Honor, the defense moves for a mistrial.
Brampton! Please read the verdict!
May it please the court. The jury finds the defendant on the count of murder not guilty. Harry Torter, you are the most awesomest lawyer wizard I have ever met.
Thank you.
And now, a little spell. E pluribus unum solum est et sequitur etc. sua sponte and so on and so forth.
Oh, how could I forget you were up all night?
There's something I never told you about that night.
What is it, Ronald?
Right then, I fell deeply in love with you. And I never told you until just now.
Well, this has been quite the day. You must all be exhausted. Why don't you go on home?
Oh, that's okay, Dean. We don't want to leave. Mondale Hall is our home.